What up? It's Tragedy. So there's this Nawa dude who replied to my messages and a comment, but he made a video about it. He's trying to tell everybody not to listen to what I'm saying. But if you listen to him, he says everything I'm saying is right. But that's why he doesn't want you to listen, and that's what he even says it himself. He says everything he says is exactly correct. That's why you shouldn't listen to him. And the reason he's mad is because Hernán Cortés, Juan de Oñate, Don Diego de Vargas, all these conquistadores are our ancestors, and we come from Santa Fe, Albuquerque, northern New Mexico. All of us, our ancestors came from Spain, directly from Spain. So we were taught about the conquistadores growing up. It's in our culture, it's in our tradition. That's why when I was locked up, I read so much books about it and educated myself. Now this guy means to tell me that I can't be over here speaking the knowledge of what I read. I can't be over here teaching the people and spreading my knowledge. But the natives could go tear down our statues. They go to the plaza and tear down that statue. They go to Albuquerque, they tore down the Oñate over there. They go downtown, they even tore De Vargas off over there. And it's just ongoing. And I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not involved over there protesting. I'm not over there going to your pueblo and taking away your rattler or nothing. Whatever my ancestors did to you guys in the past, leave it in the past. Whatever feelings you guys have, I don't even know why you guys have those feelings. That happened so many hundreds of years ago. You're not even involved in it. Yes, I understand. It happened to your family and it was fucked up. Excuse my language, but what my ancestors did to your ancestors was messed up. But that's just how it was back then. There's nothing I or you could do about it. And there's nothing I did to make them do that. And there's nothing you did to make you guys lose. Look, I know you guys are still hurt because you lost. That has nothing to do with me. My ancestors are my ancestors. They did what they did. I do what I do. I got love for all you natives. I got love for all my Mexicans. And I got love for just everybody that got love and respect for me. I hope I said everything I was trying to say. If I didn't, then I'll be making another video. Because that's how I am. Once I have something on my mind, I gotta get it out. And I'm not gonna stop just because somebody's telling me to stop. And I want to make another video too. He's telling all the people that are Nawa, native, anybody that's like indigenous, it seems like, to not listen to me. But why? Why? Just because I teach history that really happened? That you could read in books yourself, or watch on TV, or look up, whatever. You could research and learn this stuff yourself because it really happened. There's no changing history. It already happened. I'm not repeating it. I'm just teaching history. It's good to teach history too so we don't repeat it. They say those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. So you gotta know your history so you don't repeat it. Unless you guys want to be slaves again. I'm pretty sure we've learned from all that though. Most natives and Hispanics are like this in the prison system, on the street, because it's us against the who came after the Spanish, the English, those kind of white people. So when you think white people, you never think Spanish, Spain. When you think white, you think English, you're like that, you know? Because after they came, they forced the Spanish and the natives. The natives, what the Spanish did to the natives, that's what the English did to the Spanish and the natives when they came. So the Spanish and the natives became like brothers. And then it's not till now, recently, these last few 10, 20 years, that the natives have been speaking out about Oñate and about the history and tearing down the statues because they say that those represent genocide. Well, what about Pope, the one that did the Pueblo Revolt of 1680, the man who led it? What about him? He has a statue in the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., and I think it deserves to be there. But how come anybody ain't crying about tearing that down? That's the same thing. That's just Pope is your culture, and Oñate and Cortés is my culture. What I think they should do is they should keep the Spanish statues up, and they should build native ones so we could all have our statues instead of everybody fighting for whatever, all that. Santa Fe downtown should have conquistadores and natives, and it does if you really go. If you go to the cathedral, there's a statue of a Native American woman She's the first Native American woman convert to Catholicism. Her statue's there. They had Don Diego de Vargas' statue there, but they tore it down. There's a Sikh statue in the middle of the Cathedral Park that tells the four faces of Santa Fe that started it. Anyway, I just wanted to respond to that message. I'll let you go. This is Tragedy. I'm out.